ẹ̀yin tèmi mo kí yín. K1 The Ultimate Kwam1 wọ́n ti padà kọ̀wé ìtàn, wọ́n sì ti gba àmì ẹ̀yẹ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n jánà mọ́ ọkọ̀ ojú òfurufú lẹ́nu tí wọ́n fẹ́ fọwọ́ dá dúró pé irọ́ òwò kínní ò ní lọ àfi tẹ́mi náà bá wọnú ọkọ̀ ojú òfurufú yìí ló kù. Now wọ́n gbà àmì ẹ̀yẹ, wọ́n bírèkì rẹ́kọ́ọ̀dù, bákan náà wọ́n tọrọ àforíjì. Ṣùgbọ́n kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ àlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ mi, àwọn tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà nípa òfin, àwọn tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà nípa òfin, wọ́n sọ àwọn nǹkan kan nípa ìwé òfin àti tófin sọ bí èèyàn bá ṣe irú tí K1 The Ultimate ti ṣe, ìyẹn Kwam1 Wasiu Ayinde, kí sì ni nǹkan náà. So ibi tọ́rọ̀ wá dé yìí, òun náà ní jẹ́ òun. Ìgbà tí amòfin fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, ẹgbọ́n tó amòfin Timi Agbaje tó ń sọ nípa ohun tó fin sọ lórí ẹ̀.
Anífowóṣe aeroplane stopper the first versus pilot Kògbérègbè. Anífowóṣe proceeded to board an aircraft with a flask containing a controversial liquid, water to him, alcohol to the cabin crew. Cabin crew refused Anífowóṣe from boarding. Anífowóṣe would not take it. He attempted to stop a whole aeroplane. Pilot was like, "What do you mean?" Attempted to take off. Street credibility saves Anífowóṣe's life. What does the law say on carriage of liquids, aerosols, and gels on an aircraft? It must be contained in a container not bigger than 100 ml, which must then be put in a transparent plastic bag that must be submitted for screening and approval of cabin crew. Section 45(1) Civil Aviation Act of 2022. Every person attempting to board an aircraft or in an aerodrome must submit himself and his baggage to the cabin crew for screening and approval. Failure, a fine of at least 500k. Section 75 of the Civil Aviation Act 2022, same act, trespass on aerodrome. Anybody while boarding an aircraft or in an aerodrome is anywhere designed for the takeoff, departure, movement of an aircraft. Anybody that trespasses in that area is a fine of at least 500k or at least 6 months imprisonment or both. Now, anybody that attempts or seizes or exercise control of an aircraft using intimidation or threat, or the threat is even believable, you just threaten to do it and it sounds believable, you commit an offense called hijacking under Section 83 of the Civil Aviation Act 2022. And the punishment is very simple. If guilty, liable to at least 25 million naira fine and life imprisonment. If you don't believe me, go and watch Hijacking 93 on Netflix and come back. This also includes accomplices, that is to say, people that were there, that were meant to do their job and they neglected to do so. 2 portions of rice, you know where. Now to pilot Kògbérègbè. Pilots are superheroes. You are not allowed to doze off, sleep, even suffer heartbreak. Why will you not allow them to break your spirit? Section 81, Civil Aviation Act 2022. Where an aircraft is operated in such a way that can cause danger to any person, even in this instance, Anífowóṣe, because he has the right to life, or property, whoever is the pilot of that aircraft and anybody responsible for safety of that aircraft commits an offense and is liable to a fine of at least 2 million naira or 2 years imprisonment or both. Fly away Peter, fly away Paul. Section 85, assault, intimidation or interference with any crew member while they are doing their duty. This includes those of you that will be on flights. They will say put your phone off or put it on airplane mode. You will refuse. You'll be watching video online. I hope you know it's minimum of 200k fine or 2 months imprisonment. See, prison is very turbulent. You will feel it. See, prison is very turbulent. You will feel it. Anífowóṣe aeroplane.
So ìyẹn jẹ́ ní tí amòfin kan sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ó ń túmọ̀ sí pé tó bá wo ẹsẹ̀ òfin tó fi tọ̀ Wasiu Ayinde K1 wọ́n jẹ̀bi lápá kan. Tó bá sì tún wò lọ sáà, ó ní ọkọ̀ ẹni tó gun pilot tó wa ọkọ̀ captain yẹn tó wọkọ̀ òfurufú yẹn, òun náà jẹ̀bi. Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé tá bá ní ká fojú tèèyàn lásán wò ó, ohun tọ́pọ̀ ń sọ ni wípé pilot ò jẹ̀bi, wípé wọ́n ṣáà ti mọ K1 tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ náà pé wọ́n mọ oríṣiríṣi ìwà tí wọ́n ní, bó tiẹ̀ pé oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀. Màmá Mariam Balógun ní TikTok wọ́n tiẹ̀ sọ, wọ́n ní ìwà wèrè ó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn.
Wasiu Ayinde kò fọ́ni o, àwọn olówó ni ó da Nàìjíríà rú, olówó ni ó ṣe wá chẹ́kẹ̀chẹ́kẹ̀chẹ́kẹ̀chẹ́kẹ̀, àwọn olówó ni. Wasiu Ayinde, ẹ̀yin Ìjẹ̀bú lẹ́kọ́ lówó, ẹ̀yin Ìjẹ̀bú lẹ́kọ́ lajú, ẹ̀yin lẹ pọ̀ jù nílùú òyìnbó, ẹ̀yin ni ọmọ oní owó sílẹ̀ kí kinní kan tó dé, ẹ̀yin náà ni ẹni àkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ jánà mọ́ plane lẹ́nu. Wasiu ti make orúkọ o. Mama Rason Kuti ó ní obìnrin tó kọ́kọ́ wa mọ́tò ní Nàìjíríà. Wasiu Ayinde ni ọkùnrin tó kọ́kọ́ jánà mọ́ plane lẹ́nu ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ̀yin Ìjẹ̀bú, well done. Wasiu Ayinde olórúkọ ju rádaràda tó ń ṣe lọ ní Nàìjíríà. Ó ní good name ju gbogbo rádaràda yìí lọ. You cannot control everything. Ẹ̀yin olówó ò lè control everything ní Nàìjíríà. It's not possible. Èèyàn làwa tálíkà táàtì ẹ̀ ní opportunity àti dé airport. Ó wá lọ dúró sí iwájú plane báyìí. Tí ìwọ gangan bá ń wò ó bó ló ṣe look lójú ẹ̀. Lóòótọ́ ni pé pilot tó wa plane yẹn kò bá ti mọ́ múfù, ṣùgbọ́n ọgbọ́n ló yẹ fún gbogbo wa wípé ẹ̀yin olówó you cannot control everything.
Ṣùgbọ́n báyìí wọ́n ti wá, wọ́n sì ti tọrọ àforíjì, wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sì sọ òun rèé.
Good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies of the press here present. My name is Wasiu Ayinde Marshall, also known as K1 the Ultimate. I am here to make clarification of the incident that happened on the 5th of August 2025 at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport local wing while about to board aircraft from Abuja to Lagos. The incident is highly regrettable because I have contributed the better part of my life in the past 50 years to the growth and development of Nigeria, my country, art and culture, both in and out of the country. I've been a good ambassador of this great nation, in and out, in very many ways. Somebody like me should not be found in such incidents. I accept responsibility and appealing to Mr. President, the country, the Honorable Minister for Aviation, the FAAN, the NCAA, and my fans across the globe to please pardon my behavior. Number one, I passed through 2 checkposts and the content of my cup was screened. Need to say I have any content in the cup. Until I got to the lounge while awaiting the boarding of the aircraft, I pour water in it because of my health situation. I need to be sipping water because I'm dehydrated, as recommended by doctor to me. Like I said, I take full responsibility of all incidents. Once again, I seek forgiveness from Mr. President, the Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is also my father and father of the nation, the Honorable Minister for Aviation, the pilot, the airline staff, passengers, and above all, my fans across the globe, my family, for the incident. My love for the country is unshakable. I am still the darling ambassador of our nation, and I'll continue to carry the banner of this great country everywhere all my life. Thank you once again. Please accept my apology.
Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé apology accepted, pé àwọn wọ́n gba ẹ̀bẹ̀ wọn wọlé, pé tẹ́ ẹlẹ́bi bá ṣẹ̀ sí mẹ̀bí ẹ̀ kò tún gbọdọ̀ pẹ̀ lórí ìkúnlẹ̀ mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n oríṣiríṣi nǹkan làwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì, oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀. Yorùbá ló sọ pé ẹni bá so àgbàdo mọ́dì ni ó máa dá láwàdà díẹ̀. Oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́tùn lósì làwọn èèyàn sọ. Wọ́n náà tiẹ̀ fún wọn lámì ẹ̀yẹ lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú àti olórin àkọ́kọ́ tó tún jẹ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà àkọ́kọ́ tí yóò kọ́kọ́ jánàmọ́ ọkọ̀ ojú òfurufú lẹ́nu. Bó tiẹ̀ pé lọ́dọ̀ tèmi wọn jánàmọ́ ọkọ̀ ojú òfurufú lẹ́nu, wọ́n fẹ́ dá ọkọ̀ ojú òfurufú dúró ni pé o ò ní ibì kan rè. Kí náà ń porúkọ bọ̀dá yìí tí wọ́n máa ń fi àwọn gbé fídíò àwọn ẹranko, wọ́n á yí sí ohun tara tiwọn láti fi sọ ìhùwàsí bí ìhùwàsí ẹranko tàbí ìhùwàsí nǹkan kan tí àwọn ò gbọ́ tán wí tí wọ́n bára wọn sọ. Ìgbà tí wọ́n jáde tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n sọ oríṣiríṣi lóòótọ́ pààyàn lẹ́rìn gan, ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe kékeré. Oríṣiríṣi àwàdà làwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ ti sọ́dà lórí ojú òpó ayélujára.
kí wọ́n dákun torí ọlọ́ àsìkò flight ti tó ẹjẹ́ bá lu yòófó kí ló ń tẹ̀fẹ̀ let's go akọ ọ̀yọ́.
kọ́sọ́ gọ pàǹdà mi ò dẹ̀ ní fílẹ̀.
sáré náà torí ìlọ́wọ́ pa
ara ẹ̀ náà ni o.
òkè kí wọ́n nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé a máa bá yín kó wá sí wọlé.
ọ̀la lèmi ń kó wọrí.
ìyẹn dẹ̀ wà máa lè díẹ̀. ìwọ̀n dákun torí ọlọ́run àfọlọ́ bẹ̀yìn.
kí ló dé tí mi ò lè kó sáyọ̀ mi fò.
aviation rule ni sà.
má sọ sà fún safety ẹ̀yin àtàwọn pásẹ́ńjà tó kù.
kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́dé màá pọ̀ ga yín sìn.
sàtẹ́ bá pọ̀ gà sẹ́ńtì náà wọ́n á sọ fún yín.
ó ti ẹja jọmọ òwò bọ̀.
wò wá ń tiẹ̀ ló gudu sọ fún pilot yẹn pé kó ní sùúrù àlè tí taxi.
sálọ captain Bọ́láńlé do you copy. don't taxi yet. don't taxi yet.
pilot náà ti fẹ́ move.
ọ̀gá yẹn wá bá mi bì lónìí.
sàyìn lẹ́ ń dá gbogbo plane yìí dúró àwọn ní appointment.
má bá mi sọ yẹn.
another thing sir, pilot tó fẹ́ fọ plane yìí gbá lórí gan obìnrin dẹ̀ ni. òun máa move ní tiẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá kú ń bẹ àti wá gbọ́ pé ẹ dáná mọ́ plane lẹ́nu.
hello. kí ló ṣe nọ́mbà ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó ń wọ voice mail
ìdáná
náà.
òkè wọn ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́fíìsì wa ká lọ resolve ẹ̀. ọ̀gá náà wà ń bẹ ẹni pé kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀. mo understand pé àwọn air hostess àtàwọn attendants ẹ̀ níbi wọn rude sí i but àgbà tí òbí lọ mẹ́rin pọ̀ sí ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. ẹjọ́ kọ àmọ́.
ìwà náà kémi ní ṣóò ní wọlé tí mò ń lọ yẹn.
ẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá kó sáré yẹn lẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣí plane fún yín.
ọ̀gbẹ́ni yọwọ́.
ẹjọ́ ìyà kúrò lọ́nà plane
tí
sir.
wọ́n bá ti bí ya pilot yìí lébà bẹ́ẹ̀ kó move now. èmi lẹ́nu àmọ́ bí mo ṣe tóbi tó lu
wọ́n
yìí.
mà ti dogun lónìí báyìí.
hello. minister of aviation gangan mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ push me on to first ojú gbogbo yín máa bọ́ mi lé ni. no ẹ má bá mi sọ mo ní ṣóò ní wọlé. àwọn bá níbi ti wà lọ́hùn ẹ̀rẹ̀ ní pé mi ò ní fò.
kò sẹ́ni tó lẹ́ni fò sáà kó ọwọ́ yín ni problem sir.
copy. ó tó dé ẹjẹ́ kílẹ̀ fún pilot yìí.
ẹjọ́ sá.
àní mo wà lórí fóònù pẹ̀lú minister of aviation kò sẹ́ni tó kù mí
kí
lónìí.
wọn pilot yẹn ti move.
èmi náà múùfù pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ ní captain Bọ́láńlé àbí kí ni wọ́n ń pè ọ́ jẹ́ kí orí rẹ̀ pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́ bàálù yìí
kí
o.
wọn ẹ jẹ́ kú ń bẹ́ sá.
o tún threaten mi ìwọ̀n threaten.
rárá mi ò threaten yín sá.
nítorí minister ti gbé ẹ lọ. ok àwọn bàálù yóò jẹ́ tí ni wọn ò fẹ́ gbẹ́ mi fò mo lẹ́ lọ sí wọrí mo ní sòkan bẹ̀. wọ́n ti já mi sílẹ̀ sí wọn láwọn fẹ́ fò ṣùgbọ́n mo block play yẹn mo ní mi ò ní gbà kan fò. gbà wọ́n fẹ́ bọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀.
tani yẹn sá.
gbà lọ́wọ́ mi ó máa find out.
okay sir hello. value jet ni ma and the problem is kí wọn kó alcoholic beverages púpọ̀ dání a dẹ̀ sọ pé wọn ò ní lè fò pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ torí ó wà lára aviation rules ma. kí wọn àwọn làwọn fẹ́ bá yín sọ̀rọ̀.
ṣé wọ́n ti sá fún yín pẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ fò. ẹ ló ṣe ti sá fún wọn pé kí wọ́n paná bàálù kí wọ́n make sure pé wọ́n gbé mi.
pilot ma ti move. kí wọn ẹ yàgò.
ẹ kú lọ́nà fa. kò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kó move sẹ́sẹ̀.
kí wọn
wíńdì tí ń bọ̀ kí wọn ó dájú ẹ̀.
irú kílẹ̀ yìí ọmọ ní fowó ṣe.
Màlúù funfun wọn mú rẹ̀ lè fa o.
ọmọ ní fowó ṣe.
Wíńdò gbàbọ̀dé ẹ má ṣe gbẹ̀mí mi.
ọmọ ní fowó ṣe.
bọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ tí mo fẹ́ ká kọ́ ni wípé téèyàn bá ti débi gíga ẹ jẹ́ á máa ṣọ́ra ká pa orúkọ mọ́ ká dẹ̀ fi kinní hàn lára wa pé ẹni àpọ́nlé ni wá àìṣẹ̀ ní àbùkù torí lórílẹ̀‐èdè míì ṣé kí wàá lè dẹ́rù nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn wò rárá bọ̀ torí pé wọ́n ti tọrọ àforíjì mi ní fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ mọ́ lórí ẹ̀ mi ní fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ mọ́ lórí ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kókó bẹ̀ ni wípé ẹ jẹ́ ká kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn míì náà wà nú ayé yàtọ̀ sí wọn tẹ́wọ́ àwọn náà nírú àwọn ìwà wèrè kọ̀ọ̀kan náà dà níbẹ̀ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo akájọ ká máa tọ̀ bó ṣe ká tọ̀ kó lè máa rí bó ṣe kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kó lè máa rí bó ṣe kó rí Ọlọ́run ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àní rí wàhálà Ọlọ́run sì máa kọ́ àmọ́ ṣe Olúwatóbilọ́ba Fásùgbà lórúkọ mi Bẹ́mbẹ́yẹ́kẹ́ lẹ̀ ń pè mí lónìí ẹ ti wo lóní Bẹ́mbẹ́yẹ́kẹ́ ẹ máa share ẹ̀ fáwọn ẹlòmíì lóní Bẹ́mbẹ́yẹ́kẹ́.
ọ̀tá tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin K1 àti pilot yìí kò yẹ kí àbá yẹ kíní fáànù yẹn bí wọ́n ṣe yẹ nísìnyí báyìí àwọn kan tí ń rò lọ́nà láyìn pé ẹ̀rù bà wọ́n ni bọ̀ká ni wọn ò yẹ ni ẹ wo bọ́ ṣe máa ní level tó ẹ wo orú yìí tó máa gbà ọdún tí wọn ò bá yẹ tí kíní yẹn bá wọn wọ́n máa bọ́ wọ́n ti fi kó bá pilot yẹn iṣẹ́ ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti fi sọ lẹ́nu wọ́n tún ti wá fi set àwọn ọmọ wọn up for life ni ẹ wo iye compensation táwọn ọmọ máa gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn company yẹn tactics ni orú màtá tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin K1.
Because if you are moving a plane not in that speed, because if you are moving a plane not in that speed, because if you are moving a plane not in that speed, because if you are moving a plane not in that speed, speed yẹn dàbí speed tí plane bá fẹ́ land ni. So it's unprofessional. Then tó bá yẹ pé greedy tẹ́ bá mọ̀ tó máa níyàn wà greedy kí ló cost yẹ láti gbé ọtí lẹ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o lè abide by the rule olówó lọ ra private jet and stop flying locally tó bá mọ̀ pé wọn ò lè bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá mọ̀ pé wọn ò lè bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kó gbọ́ ó pè rẹ̀ lólówó, go and buy a private jet, get yourself one and stop considering nuisance. Ó kàn bá àwa Yorùbá lójú jẹ́ ni. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chief Loss.
Shouting. So let me clear some things out here. Okay. We Nigerians, we like to be sentimental on a lot of things. And we try to act like we want the rules. Can anybody hear me? Hello?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
We can
We
hear
like
you.
to act like because of our emotions, things should work in our way. I have a little bit of aviation history, so I'm going to say it how it's supposed to be. Alaji is wrong. Number one, he has no business on that tarmac. No business at all. If he had not been cleared to board the flight, it means that he went to the tarmac with his arrogance. That's why he's on that tarmac in the first place. Now, those guys with reflective jackets, those are the guys that were supposed to take him off of the tarmac. Now, that's why everybody has their designated duties. As a pilot, your eye view, you have some feet that you cannot see as a pilot. That is why it is mandatory that when you are on the air side, you have to wear a reflective jacket. It is important that you wear a reflective jacket. You understand? So he is not wearing a reflective jacket. They are not going to say him. We are the ones saying it because it's a video. But on the pilot side, he sees nothing. He is blind. That's what they call it. That is his blind side. He sees nothing. And another thing I want to say is that if that pilot is not clear to taxi, he would not move an inch. That is how strict aviation movement is. And when they claim for taxi, he would reconfirm. It is important that he reconfirms from the ATC. He would ask again, say again, clear for taxi. And they will tell him, XY, plane, whatever, you are clear for taxi. So that is what that pilot is doing. If we take it to court now, the questions will be, who gave Wasiu permission to be on the air side? Nobody. Does he have reflective jacket? Nobody. Is the plane clear for taxi? Yes. That plane has been disembarked. Like nobody can join that plane anymore. That it means that they have denied him boarding. That's what it means. It means that he has been denied boarding. That plane has closed and is clear for takeoff. We don't know how many minutes or hours that he has held that plane hostage for. We are all passengers.
Right.
It is not a private charter. It is a passenger flight. Every other person has a place to be at. So if one person is causing trouble because I have to be on this flight because of a bottle of alcohol or whatever it is that is in his flask, they have told you that stuff is not allowed to board. Simple terms, trash it. Put it out. You cannot be holding about maybe another 100 and something packs hostage because you want to board a flight. So if anything happens after that you have been denied boarding, sir, that pilot will not be suspended for anything. As a matter of fact, that pilot is just doing his job. The air traffic control has cleared for taxi. And the plane has been shut down and cleared for takeoff. He has no business to be on the tarmac. The tarmac securities have told him to leave the tarmac.
This is
So at what point it is not, we are saying that maybe the plane is moving at XY speed. We don't know the takeoff point of that plane. It did not just start taxiing. It might have been taxiing 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago. We have so many things that we are blind to. So we cannot just sit down on one platform and say that there is no emotions when it comes to aviation. If everybody follows emotions, then it means that it is no longer an institution that we can trust. XY has been banned from boarding. The plane has been shut down. The plane has been cleared for taxi. Full stop. Pilot in the bed. If they ask pilot will say, it was in my blind side, I saw nothing. And the judge will ask, does it have a reflective on? No. Does it have clearance to be on the tarmac? And that's why you need an ODC to be on that tarmac. You must have a clearance. And before you can even carry your ODC, you must also have your reflective jacket on. That yellow jacket that we are seeing that looks like it's anything, it is very important to that pilot because they have a lot of blind views and blind sight that they can see. Wasiu is arrogant. He is pure arrogance. Do you understand? That value jet has no business with him. They should go and deal with the ground supervisors. He has no business to be on the air side. And this is my submission. I take a walk from this point. That pilot did not single-handedly move that plane. No. That's what I'm trying to clarify here. He did not. If he did not have clearance and he has reconfirmed clearance, he's not going to leave that spot. This is my submission. Thank you, everybody.
Where is he supposed to be denied boarding? Is it at the gate or at the entry of the
That's
aircraft?
why I said, sir, that he has been denied boarding from the gate.
I asked you a question. Where at which point?
To the air side.
Don't use emotion. You are using emotion. Let's be professional now.
I'm telling you that he has been denied boarding. But at our
Where
own
is he
country
supposed to
that
be
we
denied
know,
boarding? I know
he
one
must
is
have
ought to
pushed
be.
himself to that air side. He must have found his way to that air side by himself.
Have you used air shuttle before?
Have I used
Have
what,
you
sir?
used Airbus shuttle before to the gate of the to the step of the aircraft?
I had a valid ODC before I traveled abroad, so I am telling you this from
Good,
experience, sir.
man. Good. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, by virtue of experience and what you have, though I don't have it, but I know I travel series of time. I know
Sir,
that
you
where you
as
also
a
have been denied.
passenger, sir, as a passenger,
Man,
you cannot
I
tell
asked you a
us,
question. I expect you to answer me yes or no.
and I'm telling
Where
you,
is he?
yes, sir, he has been
Is he at the
denied
boarding
boarding.
gate? Because I know if
Boarding
I'm
at the
denied
boarding
boarding,
gate. Okay, sir.
if I'm denied boarding, it's going to be at the boarding gates,
Sir,
not
you are
at the
not
doorstep, not at the step of the aircraft. That is why I said even the methodology of entering the aircraft, it's even wrong. What if it was an anger? Is in an anger?
Why would you be on your anger and come to terminal? Is a playing ground?
No, anger. Me or somewhere binu.
Okay, can you identify that as the meaning of your anger?
We are talking about
here anger or no anger. Any suru,
you don't understand me. You don't
any
understand.
suru, you go to shape plane lo share is because now no matter here anger, how anger you are, you don't have right to be on the terminal. You don't work on the terminal. Period.
He found his way to the tarmac, and he cannot hold people.
You are not placed there. That's not your place. That's not your station. You don't work there. You're not permitted to be there. What are you talking about? How do you want to justify it?
You are doing something that is contrary to this platform. The host can just drop everybody now for what you're just doing. Do you know that?
Sir, you are asking
I can leave the platform.
and
I'm came here to have my own chip to eat. It doesn't make no sense.
Hold on. Please.
I give it to you.
Please hold on.
When you don't understand the difference
We
between
just want
anger,
to all those things. We just want to learn the lesson.
Bros,
I'm conversating with the expert.
CJ,
let's ask ourselves a question. In the world that you are living now, have you ever seen any rich man? Have you ever seen any rich man dragging with pilots?
Keep mute. When it's your turn, you make a submission, please. Kindly keep mute.
Can we just hold on, please? We are all adults here.
Thank you.
We are all adults. Let us just do it one after the other.
I'm
we are just
educating
ourselves here.
I'm asking the expert. It's like being in a conference.
So, Mr. What I said.
Man, I appreciate you. Wait. I appreciate you. You know the ethics of this thing.
Yes.
You know the ethics.
Yes.
I appreciate you. I'm not disputing what you're saying. But in what way could the pilot have done it that place will be free? Because number one, the man can never find himself forcefully by the step of the aircraft. He was being given clearance either from the gate or by Airbus shuttle. I don't know where it's coming from.
Mr. Babatunde,
and they will disembark them.
All of this now, sir, is between the ground officials and the security guys. It's no longer the pilot's business because the pilot's plane has been shot and he has been cleared for takeoff. However, Wasiu got to the tarmac is between the ground officials and
he has been given boarding pass.
Yes, but
are you not taking the cognizance of that?
Yeah, but he was told to trash whatever it is that he had that he cannot board with.
Immediately. That's what I'm saying. That immediately that was done.
Before they check whatever it is that you have on you, sir. You know that, right? Your
yes, sir. Daddy Babatunde and Cookies. See,
I think we are not.
There's a statement from FAN, and that the pilot even intervened that he should drop that thing.
That is it.
He insisted that he's not going to drop it, and that's why they have to. They removed him from the plane. They removed him.
Cause an explosion. It's a threat to life.
They removed him from the plane. So the pilot himself intervened and ordered that he should be if he cannot drop it, he should be removed from the plane, and he was removed.
And
so he's supposed to leave. he was supposed to now leave the
Mr.
channel.
Swaju, please, I just want to say something before I let you.
Mr. Shwaju, he was supposed to be handed over to the security.
And that was what they did, Mr. Babatunde. Those
No,
guys
no, 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 no,
green
no, no. I
jackets
didn't
were
say any
the
sentence of.
security.
Anyway, maybe I stand to be
Those are the
corrected.
security, tarmac securities and different from police officers.
Please, can you give?
It's not homes and properties, real estate tó fà kọyọ. Wọ́n talẹ̀ ralẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi. It's not limited, you are too much o. Ẹni bá mọ̀nà ló yẹ ká tẹ̀lé kó lè fi wá mọ̀nà. It's not lónìí industrial land ó ń bẹ níbí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe commercial farming ẹ má bọ̀ wá. Àní bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ralẹ̀ láti ṣe real estate. Àbò fẹ́ nímọ̀ nípa bó ti ṣe ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé nílé iṣẹ́ tiwa. It's not homes and properties ó táwọn yọ ẹjọ́. Ilẹ̀ fún ilé gbígbé ń bẹ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wà dòwò pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìfọkànbalẹ̀ ni. Torí agbóhùnjẹjọba tójó lóòótọ́. Torí náà let's build future through real estate. Jẹ́ngbọ́ it's not homes and properties. Yeah. Real estate tó fà kọyọ. Wọ́n talẹ̀ ralẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi. Tó jójúlówó. It's not limited, you are too much o.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi nílé lóko àti ní gbogbo ibikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi. Tó bá jẹ́ àárọ̀ lẹ́wà ẹ káàárọ̀, tó bá jọ̀sán lẹ́wà ẹ káàsán, tó bá dé jáṣálẹ́ lẹ́wà ẹ káalẹ́. Mo mú ìròyìn ayọ̀ kan wá fún yín ni o nípa Bembeyeke TV. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ máa bá mi wò ó. Ẹ wo ó ní lèmi náà máa ń wò ó. Ṣẹ́rí tí n bá ti ń wò ó mo máa ń gbàgbé ìrònú. Mo tiẹ̀ máa ń gbàgbé pé bóyá mo jókòó ni tàbí á mo sùn tàbí á mo dúró. Tí ẹ̀yin náà bá ti ń wò ó ẹ máa rí ọgbọ́n kan tàbí méjì kan níbẹ̀. Ẹ máa ṣe kí ni? Ẹ máa tẹ̀ sójú ẹ̀ kẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wò ó. God bless you. Bembeyeke TV. Ẹ ṣé gan.